So, movie news from 1997. I usually mention about the Academy Awards, and I'll do so again. Best film at the award ceremony was The English Patient. I found that rather tedious and tiring. Made by the late director Anthony Minghella, who won an Oscar for Best Director. The Best Actor was Geoffrey Rush. Brilliant performance as the troubled pianist in Shine. Best Actress, Frances McDormand as the heavily pregnant Marge in Fargo. Sheriff, trying to solve lots of murders. A real fun ride made by the Coen brothers. Best Supporting Actor Cuba Gooding Jr. in Jerry Maguire. Most of these films were back in 96, by the way. Best Supporting Actress was Juliette Binoche for The English Patient. Terrence Malick, he comes up with films every 5 years or so, announced his next big project, The Thin Red Line, an epic war drama with an all-star cast which will include Sean Penn and John Travolta. Filming would be in Australia, and it will be the biggest film ever to be made down under. Hercules was the big Disney movie this year, but sadly, like Pocahontas and The Hunchback of Notre Dame, all a tad unmemorable despite a few famous songs. And famous people that passed away in 97. The great director Fred Zinnemann, who brought us High Noon, Day of the Jackal, and specifically his greatest ever, From Here to Eternity. That rugged, brilliant American actor Robert Mitchum. Think of Night of the Hunter, Cape Fear, and El Dorado. Toshiro Mifune, the star of great Japanese movies from the 50s and 60s under Akira Kurosawa's tutelage, specifically The Seven Samurai and Yojimbo. Burgess Meredith, he was the Penguin opposite Adam West in Batman and Rocky's trainer. He passed away, as did one of the all-time great actors, James Stewart. He's worked for people like Frank Capra, Alfred Hitchcock and Anthony Mann. And Brad Pitt and Gwyneth Paltrow, who met on the set of Seven, split up only 6 months after announcing their engagement. That's Hollywood for you. So that's 1997. What a year that was. You might want to dig out one of those films which I mentioned on the show and watch it on DVD. You can't go wrong with that. I'll finish with another classic piece of music from this year. Stay safe. Still do your social distancing. The lockdown has become a lot easier for people. Shop sensibly. I'll speak to you next week. Take care.